It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. What's up, baby? Okay, who else enjoys holidays? I love holiday songs, right? Especially Christmas songs. Shout out to my man, Buble. Good morning, chat. What's up? Welcome back to my Crypto Journey live stream here for Coffee and Crypto on Thanksgiving Eve. Do me a favor, smash that like button before we get started. Check out today's sponsors, Volt Inu, hashtag ad, of course. Thank you so much for sponsoring your boy. And the price is recovering quite nicely. Links to all their socials is in the description down below. And they just came out with their actual use case in a decentralized exchange. Speaking of exchanges, I am all out against centralized exchanges. I'm done. I'm done with them. I'm done. Too many people keep getting wrecked. I'll get into my spiel in a second, but real quick, I want to say what's up to the chat because, boy, you guys are chatty today. What's up, Javi? How you doing, baby? Good to see you in the chat, my man. Hit that like button. Yes, smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you like being here. I mean, it's a good time. You know, cryptocurrency may be boring, but we're going to keep putting out content, baby. I got that hopium for you. What's up, baby? What's up, Drone? How you doing? What's up, Jay Linda? What's up, baby? What's up, baby? Happy Friday to the average working class. I'm here, baby. What's up, Sackle Hunt? How you doing? What's up, Matt? What's up, Fire Up? How you doing? What's up, Bree? It's not my birthday. What's up, Rorschach? What's up, baby? Every time I think of Rorschach, I think of Love Shack. Love Shack, love Shack. What's up, Grant? How you doing? Good morning. What's up, Darth Diablo? What's up, baby? Beaver Lumber. What's up, baby? Bud. What's up, Bud? Timbo Slice. What's up, Jason? How you doing? 10 more days till the Ultra. Let's go, baby. Crypto Hokage. What's up, JDM James? Long time no see, baby. What's up, Crypto Degen? Eric. Welcome. Andrew. What's up, baby? What's up, Selmo Fudd? How you doing? It's been good to see you posting more on Twitter. I love to get a personal side of your guys' lives. And if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. Instagram's all personal. Yeah, hit me up. Cool and Chris says, man, it's good to see you in your grind like this. Thank you so much, Cool and Chris. I'm feeling more motivated to put more content out these days. Really motivated. Not motivated to work out. I've been kind of not focusing on fitness too much, but I'm fired up to make videos. And today I'm going to go search around my town for a ledger Nano X. I have a few of them, but I want to get a brand new one so I could do a from opening the box to setting it up so you guys can understand how to use a Ledger Nano X or just a ledger in general for your keys in your crypto, obviously. We'll see if my local department stores have one in San Diego. Hopefully they do. Usually they have at least one. But if they don't, I'll have to order it, and it takes a while to get here, especially during the holiday seasons. But I really want to make one, a video for you guys. All right, so let's talk about the main stories of the day. Is Gary Gensler, the head of the SEC, going to be in trouble for his involvement in the FTX collapse? Now, there's no clear, involvement in his. He had no real part in the FTX collapse, but was he complicit? Did he let SBF get away with things and do the very thing he was trying to stop in the first place? Gary Gensler is supposed to be, it's a Security and Exchange Commission, right? They need to be out there protecting investors. Why are they going after projects like XRP and BNB who haven't hurt anybody and turning the blind eye to people like Sam Bankman-Fried, who just wrecked people for millions of dollars, destroying a lot of lives, right? These centralized exchanges going down are destroying people. Where's the SEC when that stuff goes down? They want to get inside crypto. They want to get here and they want to control everything. But they're passing up all the projects that are actually wrecking people. Terra Luna, Voyager, Celsius, right? FTX, Gemini now, Genesis. I have a buddy who has $300,000, his entire savings stuck in Genesis Earn right now, waiting for some person to come out of the woodworks and bail that crypto exchange out. They're not going to. I don't think so, at least, right? Where is Gary Gensler when that stuff is going down? Why are we targeting XRP, right? Why are we duking it out with XRP in court? It's like, why are we missing all the clear scams, but going after an established cryptocurrency project that has been here near the last halving? Like, why are we still here? It's absolutely insane. And then the next topic is Coinbase. Are they in trouble next? Now, CZ, the CEO of Binance, right? The win on Binance. Hold on, I gotta go ahead and make sure I got to turn my my chat on subscribers only because we got a weirdo in the chat. Hold on. We got our spammer back. Give me a second. But why is it that CZ, right? CZ. Give me 1 second. Subscribers. Cool. Awesome. Why is it, right? Why is it that CZ keeps going after cryptocurrency exchanges in the space? Is he trying to clean up the space, or is he trying to dominate his opposition? Now, I do think that CZ does want to do good by the average crypto investor. I think that he does want to help people in this space, but he also wants to crush his competition. I completely think so. What's up? How you doing? How you doing, Teddy? Welcome. Yeah, it's the same guy that's been like being weird on our channel. There's a weirdo that comments in my comments. Whatever, who cares? All right. So, do you guys think that CZ is really helping the space? And I'm done with cryptocurrency exchanges. I explained why. But let's watch this news article. First, let's go over the market, then we'll go over the news article. Now, the cryptocurrency market is pumping today. Of course, we are getting the FOMC minutes, right? And we're going to get the jobs report numbers. I haven't gotten those yet, but the worse the job numbers are, the better. And I know that sounds kind of ass backwards, but right now the Federal Reserve really wants to slow down the economy, right? They want to slow down the economy, do some quantitative tightening, get money out of circulation so we can get a hold on inflation. That's been the goal of our government for a while now because we printed way too much money during the pandemic. The party's over. Now it's time to bring us back down to reality, right? So the market is moving right now. We have BNB up 11%. Litecoin, a big winner, right? Litecoin. Solana up 10%. And it looks like the rest of the cryptocurrency market is kind of moving with each other. We see that the entire cryptocurrency market is up 2% on the day, right under an $830 billion market cap. And of course, that's way down from our all-time high of $3 trillion. And right now, I'm being really conservative with buying the dip because I do think there are going to be some more catastrophic events in the cryptocurrency markets. I do think there will be. I think the contagion is too big still, which is people going under because of the FTX collapse. Now, I believe that Genesis Earn did have, or Gemini did have exposure to FTX, and that's why Genesis Earn is not being able to reimburse people all of their money. And like I said, this one hits close to home to me because I had to speak to my friend on the phone for half an hour yesterday, trying to console him and try to make him feel better about him possibly not getting his $300,000 back. Hopefully, we get a buyer that wants to come into the space and buy Genesis out, but it's not looking good, right? It's not looking good, but we're going to try. Yes, Tether could be next. We'll watch a video by Clear Value Tax. He's saying, prepare for the USDT Tether collapse. It will dwarf the FTX crypto crash, which means it'll make the FTX crypto crash look like straight nothing, which would be crazy, right? Of course, USDT is the third largest cryptocurrency by market cap. It's the biggest stable coin, but there's been rumors around Tether. Apparently, they haven't been so honest about what's actually backing their assets. And Binance, I think, is on the warpath to make sure their stablecoin, BUSD, is the number one go-to. They're not going to beat out USD coin because USD coin has big backers, right? And audited by BlackRock, right? So not audited by BlackRock, but they have big backers like BlackRock, and they are audited, and we trust USD. USD is probably one of the only crypto stable coins that I trust. So we'll see what's up with that. But first, let's watch this news article about Gary Gensler possibly being in a little bit of trouble. So this is a Fox News article. Don't get political with me, but it seems like this was a big failure, and Gary Gensler doing the opposite of what he's supposed to do in the cryptocurrency space, going after products that are actually decent and turning a blind eye to products that are actually bad. Let's go.
Joining me now, Minnesota Congressman Tom Emmer. First of all, congratulations on your new role as Majority Whip. I can't wait for some of the ideas that you're going to bring to that job. But I want to talk about this because you've been at the forefront of this long before the you-know-what hit the fan. Let's start by playing a portion of a recording of a conversation that was recalled by CME President Terry Duffy. And it's got some shocking things in here about a conversation he had with Sam Bankman-Fried. Take a listen.
Let me be your risk manager. I'll clear it to make sure it's done properly. He says, well, you.
So this guy wanted to be SBF's risk manager, right? So remember, when we watched that video by CoffeeZilla about SBF, what we noticed is that he didn't really want any legit people in his inner circle because they wanted to scam people. So this guy wanted to be his risk manager. Let's continue.
You won't deploy my model. I said, your model is crap. Why would I deploy a model that's going to introduce risk to the system? He turned me down, flat out turned me down. And that's right away I said to him, I said, you know what, you're a fraud. You're an absolute fraud. I went to Congress. I've never seen a Washington, D.C. like I saw that time, from the regulators to the members of Congress, singing hymns that I never heard before. He said that you could lose 85 to 90% of your value overnight. And I said, he will not commit to keeping this just to crypto. I said, the reason is because he wants to deploy it across all asset classes. I said, that is a biblical disaster if you people allow this to happen.
I guess the question, Congressman, is why did you people allow this to happen?
Well, we did not. And Terry is a good friend. He does a great job at CME. He's one of the good guys in the marketplace. And it's interesting because we've had a good relationship for the last couple of years. You can ask Terry. My office has been heavily involved in this area, as you know, Charles, for more than just the last couple of years. We've been heavily involved since I came to Congress several years ago. Terry never said that directly to me, but I'll tell you what. Terry is one of the good guys. And when he goes to Sam Bankman-Fried and he offers him tens of millions in customer accounts and returns for managing his risk, and Sam Bankman-Fried turns him down, he's got the right to have the red flags go up. This literally is not just a failure of FTX. It's a failure of CeFi, that's known as centralized finance. It is not a failure of crypto. This is a failure of it's a failure of Sam Bankman-Fried. It's a failure of business ethics, and it's a failure of the government oversight and regulatory procedures. Yeah.
Now, that's important, right? And I'm glad these news people get it. I'm glad these guys get it, is that this is not a failure of cryptocurrency. This is a failure of centralized finance. This is a failure of people coming into crypto and trying to do the opposite of what crypto is supposed to be. Now, centralized exchanges are supposed to be the bridge that gaps normal people in DeFi, right? Centralized exchanges give people a sense of security. But what we've learned is that, well, maybe they aren't so safe, and maybe they aren't keeping people safe, and maybe we have a bunch of predators and opportunists coming into this cryptocurrency space to make a bunch of money in the name of DeFi. And then when shit hits the fan, well, they run away, right? And a lot of times these guys get away scot-free. Now, unfortunately, there's no insurance for something like a big centralized exchange going down. And it's funny, the wording in these centralized exchanges is insane because they will tell you that they're FDIC insured, right? Which is nice. We want insurance. But that's only on the fiat or the cash you hold on the exchanges. It's not your crypto. So that kind of wording is misleading, and it gets a lot of people because they think their crypto is secured. No, it's not insured. It's not secured. If something happens to your crypto, the government will not reimburse you. Let's continue.
Yeah, and I wanted to bring that up because you've always been a champion of technology, the role that it's played in the prosperity of Americans. And you've been a very strong critic of Gary Gensler. You've urged accountability.
Damn it, Gary.
What's going on there? Why? I mean, what do you think? What are they telling you about the inability to add clarification to this issue, making it worse?
We've got major questions, Charles. I mean, look, Gary Gensler and the SEC, apparently they had meetings last March with Sam Bankman-Fried and executives from FTX and a trading firm here in the U.S. And they were working apparently with Sam Bankman-Fried and others to give them special treatment from the SEC that others aren't getting.
And so I don't think that Gary Gensler knew that in the SEC knew what was going on inside FTX. What I do think they did is they turned a blind eye to them because they were friends, right? Family friends. They have connections to the parties that they're associated with, right? Political parties. That's what I think happened. I don't think that they purposely, Gary Gensler is like some evil person who knowingly let SBF defraud a bunch of people. I think that he just turned a blind eye. He just said, hey, you know, I know this guy, family friend. You know, my old boss's daughter's dating this guy, you know, and he's trying to make a cryptocurrency exchange. Let me go after freaking XRP. You know, let's continue.
And they announced a partnership with this trading firm last April. We kept trying to find out what exactly the partnership is all about. We didn't get those answers. And obviously, Sam Bankman-Fried then was pushing special treatment legislation through Congress. And when it was finally revealed what it was, and the industry actually started raising red flags all over the place, that's when this thing came apart. And it's really a failure, it appears, of Gary Gensler to actually deal with the bad guys. You got to ask yourself, Charles, where was he on Celsius? Where was he on Voyager? Where was he on Terra Luna? And now, where was Gary Gensler on FTX? Yeah. This is exactly what he's supposed to be doing. And Terry was talking about that. What is the regulator responsible for this doing, going after good actors in the community and working backroom deals, it appears, with people who are doing nefarious things?
Representative, we got less than a minute to go, about 30 seconds. Sam Bankman-Fried supposed to be at a New York Times Deal Book Conference. Last I looked yesterday, he was still on the program, but they also added Ben Affleck. I don't know what that's all about, but I mean, he's still being feted by parts of the industry as some sort of wonder kind. I mean, what the heck is going on?
Charles, the New York Times is not the industry. I've stopped trying to understand the New York Times. They wrote a puff piece on him within the last week for some reason. Here's a guy who mismanaged funds, it appears. There's, a million investors out there. There's $10 billion, that $8 to $10 billion. We need to get to the bottom of this. We need to understand why Gary Gensler and the SEC were not doing their job. We need to understand how this was allowed to get to the point where people and their savings are getting hurt. That's exactly what the regulator is supposed to be taking care of. And by the way, it's not about crypto. Remember, this is about centralized finance. DeFi is the point. They're going after decentralized finance. This is not what it's about. It's not about the crypto industry. This is about Sam Bankman-Fried. It's about the regulator, Gary Gensler, and it's about centralized finance, which needs to be brought under our regulatory umbrella. And Gary Gensler has done nothing to make that happen.
And I really hope you guys bring in Silicon Valley, which I think plays a major role in this, and a whole bunch of other things that have ripped off the American public. Congressman, again, congratulations. I'm glad you came on the show. Thank you.
That was a very good piece by Fox News. Now, say what you want about Fox News. That was a very good piece, and it makes so much sense. You know, we're watching the media really pretend like, you know, he was just a kid who ran a company with his group of friends, and they were in over their head, and they didn't know they were wrecking people. And give this guy a break. That's how the media is portraying SBF, and that should make you very, very angry. It should make you upset, because the only reason why they're speaking so nicely of SBF is because of his connections he has to powerful people. And for those saying that he didn't know it was wrong and those sorts of things, it's kind of hard to think that when his parents are both, compliance lawyers? That's absolutely insane, right? His parents deal with compliance. And Sam Bankman-Fried turned away legit people to not be in his inner circle because they wanted to get away with scamming people. CoffeeZilla made a good video. We're not going to watch that video this stream. But, you know, it's kind of crazy to me that we're investigating other cryptocurrency platforms and decentralized finance, right? Where we're letting these guys just kind of get away with things right under our nose. So absolutely insane. We'll see what happens with the whole FTX situation. It's going to take a while, but after digging more and deeper into the situation, and just looking at what really was going on behind the scenes at FTX, you have a feeling that he's going to get some jail time. If you're looking at this and you're a prosecutor, what can you say, right? What can you say? So we'll see what happens, but this is going to be very, very interesting. Now, these are some of the stories you hear, right? Look at this guy.
I don't know right now. I don't want to think about it.
Joining me live is crypto investor Evan Luthra. Evan, do you think you'll ever get your money back?
I don't know right now. I don't want to think about it, so there's no way I can tell. I mean, it'll really depend on the lawmakers if they are able to claw back the funds from the donations to the Democrats, to the houses that he bought in the Bahamas. I mean, it all adds up, and we don't even know where the rest of the billions of dollars went, right? They had $16 billion in user funds. So
this guy lost $2 billion in the FTX exchange. He has money stuck in there, right? Nuts. Oh, did they really, DJ? Did they really? So this is just one example of a guy losing money, right? I'm not going to watch this whole video, but it sucks to see the faces of people who actually lost a ton of money. It's insane, man. It's insane, right? It's insane. These big cryptocurrency exchanges and big products going down make these shit coins look like absolute, like saints, right? It's insane. The impact these guys have, it's crazy. It's crazy. And yeah, of course, I'm reading some of the comments from Big A and Chrissy. They're going to make it political. But in this situation, right? In this situation, they got to be right? All the connections they have. The SEC doesn't regulate FTX. Well, the SEC doesn't regulate crypto yet, but they want to. That's why they're going after a bunch of crypto companies. Do Kwon is back with Terra Luna Classic. Really? That'd probably be bad for Terra Luna. All right. So yesterday we had a pretty big, some pretty big beef on Twitter. Now, what are your guys' point of view? Let me know in the comments. Do you think CZ is doing right by the crypto community, or do you think he's wrecking people? Now, here's the thing. I think it's a necessary evil, but I also know his intentions are to be the biggest exchange, have the biggest stable coin, right? He wants to dominate, right? It's business. He wants to be number one. He wants to be the go-to in the space. Now, Binance is already the biggest exchange by volume. They are. It's not even close, right? Exchange score, volume. Now, you could say that the numbers can be fibbed a little bit since they do own the coin ranking system, the biggest and most popular coin ranking system in coin market cap. But they are the biggest exchange. They showed how powerful they were by just saying, hey, we're going to sell all our FTT tokens because we think you're doing some shady shit. Turns out they were doing shady shit in a big way. Destroyed FTX. They made comments about Crypto.com and Gate.io possibly sharing funds, right? That's what CZ said. You shouldn't trust crypto companies who share funds like that, right? That's pretty interesting, right? And Crypto.com had to come out and show their proof of reserves. Now, last night, CZ came out and called out Coinbase saying, hey, he quoted an article from like 4 months ago, right? Saying, this is how much Bitcoin you have on the exchange. Coinbase came out and said, which was allegedly grossly underreported, right? So let's go to the tweet. Brian Armstrong replied, right? The CEO of Coinbase said, if you see FUD out there, remember, our financials are public. We're a public company. Now, what's the difference between Coinbase and the rest of the cryptocurrency exchanges? Well, most of them. Well, Coinbase doesn't have a token, right? There's no Coinbase token. Binance has a token, or a coin, obviously. FTX had a token, right? A lot of these exchanges have a token. Right? KuCoin has a token. Well, Coinbase doesn't. And Coinbase is a publicly traded company. It's in the United States. It's based out of the United States, right? USA, baby. So their financials are public. So all you had to do is look for them. But that information is not so readily available to the average person in crypto. They don't know how to find it. And what we have been seeing is that every other cryptocurrency exchange has made some sort of public statement, mostly on Twitter, to be like, hey, these are our financial statements. This is what is backing our cryptocurrency exchange. They've been telling the world that. But Coinbase has been kind of silent. And Coinbase, obviously, if Coinbase has not been really so active on social media when it comes to consoling the community amidst all this craziness going on. But they did come out and say they didn't have exposure to certain entities, which is nice, but they haven't showed their proof of reserves. So CZ yesterday made that post, I think, to urge them to do so. So they did. They said, hey, guy, it's public information, guy. And then CZ says, all right, Brian Armstrong told me that the numbers in the articles were wrong. CZ said he deleted the previous tweet. Let's work together to improve transparency in the industry. So CZ deleted his tweet. Now, some would consider that Brian Armstrong of Coinbase dunking on CZ, saying, dude, we're a publicly traded company. Now, obviously, CZ knows that, right? CZ knows that. Is CZ trying to start like bank runs on every exchange? It seems like it, right? CZ, man, trying to take out the competition. But I think we can all agree that FTX deserves to be gone. It's just unfortunate all the people that got wrecked along the way. What's up, Roger Smith? How you doing? Yes, Blankman. Yes, crypto Bernie Madoff. So a lot of people think that, well, maybe he, is looking out for people, but maybe he's trying to crush the competition. I think both answers are right. Now, there are a lot of people out there that said if you really get down to the brass tacks, they think that Binance is running the same way as a bunch of these other crypto companies. If Binance were to ever collapse, it'd be a catastrophe. But if Tether collapsed, arguably it could be the same or worse. Let's watch our main man, Clear Value Tax, and talk about what he thinks is going to be the collapse of Tether USDT. And look it. We watched it last night. You can like this guy. You can hate him. We watch him on my channel. This motherfucker's been spot on every time. Let's watch this.
When Tether USDT collapses, it's going to be crypto Armageddon. So if you think FTX is bad, this is nothing. The collapse of USDT will be a disaster. And if you're paying attention, if you get this right, this is your opportunity to get rich. So first things first, I need to say this. So if you didn't know CZ, he's the co-founder and the CEO of Binance, which is the largest crypto exchange in the world. When you look at the FTX collapse, so you do know that CZ, he got the ball rolling on that, right? So I hope you know that. So CZ, he would love to eliminate USDT, which is the competition, in order to make BUSD the #1 stablecoin. So that's the dream of CZ, and Binance is not far behind. USDT has a market cap of 65 billion. BUSD has a market cap of 22 billion. So that's pretty close. So CZ, he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike. It would screw everything up, no doubt. It would cause a nuclear winter for cryptos. But hey, I mean, it's CZ. You already know how he is. And if that means that they come out as top dog for the next bull run, then why not? Because you already saw what CZ and Binance did, making their moves on USDC. So watch out for USDT, because Binance has 13.4 billion of USDT, and they can easily trigger a run on the bank, just like FTX. And CZ, he's already been taking shots at USDT, saying that they're a black box. In this video, I'm issuing my community 3 warnings. The first warning is, if you transact in USDT, make sure that you're only holding USDT for as little time as possible. If you have to make your trades in USDT, just get in, get out, just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You're basically playing hot potato. So you already.
And that's important, right? That's important. Make sure that when you're transacting with these stable coins, make sure you only hold them for a little bit. You can hold actual cash on cryptocurrency exchanges, and that is insured. So that's what we like to see, right?
You know this. Just warning you. So USDT is a shit coin that can go under any.
Wait, hold up. He just called. We heard this last night too. He just called USDT a shit coin.
Get out. Just wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. You're basically playing hot potato. So you already know this. Just warning you. So USDT is a shit coin that can go under any day now. I'm not using any foul language. That's a technical term in crypto. If you don't know it, please look it up. It could be.
He said it's a technical term in crypto. It is a technical term in crypto, but we usually don't refer to USDT as a shitcoin, right? We refer to like shitcoins as shitcoins, like tokens, right? Like meme tokens, right? Absolutely hilarious.
Tomorrow, it could be in 2023, but when it happens, USDT will depeg and you'll get pennies on the dollar, and then you'll be crying. It's just a matter of time. To prevent these unnecessary tears of financial agony, I would suggest that you hold a more reputable stablecoin instead of USDT. Maybe a stablecoin that proves their reserves. Maybe a stablecoin that actually does an independent audit by a respectable auditor. Tether keeps saying that they're going to issue an audit report. It's coming out next month. It's coming out next month. That's what they've been saying for the past 5 years. My warning number 2 is that when USDT gets wiped out, the shady exchanges and platforms, they're going to collapse. Even the smaller, legitimate platforms that are undercapitalized, they're going to get wiped out too, along with your money. Even the bigger legitimate platforms that simply made some bad financial decisions, they're at jeopardy. They're in jeopardy of getting wiped out as well.
So this is why I'm really this is why I'm getting my cryptocurrency off exchanges. Now, I know that a lot of people think that's FUD and stuff like that, but look at what we're seeing is that, hey, maybe now we have those of you who have your crypto still on exchanges, right? And a large amount, right? Maybe now is the time. These are all the signs you need if you haven't got wrecked yet to be like, let me just take the time to move it off of an exchange. It's not hard to do. If you don't know how to do it, I can make a video. I'm making a video, if I can find a ledger today, on how to, from buying it off the shelf to putting it on your computer, how to use a ledger. But this could be the sign we need, because if Tether collapses, you guys, so many people are going to be affected. Like you said, it's not because the exchanges are doing shady things, which they may. It's just because they're going to be overexposed. So let's continue.
So there's going to be contagion. That's what I'm saying. There's not going to be a Federal Reserve to make bailouts like they bailed out the banks on Wall Street during the GFC. So listen, if you're not actively trading your cryptos, then do not keep them on an exchange. So keep your cryptos in your private wallet, keep them in cold storage, not your keys, not your crypto. If you're a veteran of cryptos, please back me up here in the comments down below so that people know that I'm speaking the truth. My warning number 3, you have Terra Luna, you have Celsius, FTX, BlockFi. It is a train wreck out there. And Bitcoin is trading at $16,000. Are you crazy? I have no idea how Bitcoin is still trading this high. In addition, you have quantitative tightening ramping up by the Federal Reserve. That's more downward pressure, more liquidity out of the system. We have a nasty recession that's about to worsen. People are going to have to liquidate assets. Tough times and times are going to get tougher. Let me ask you a serious question. Do you still believe in that narrative, what they were spewing back in 2021, that big corporate players, they're going to be buying up Bitcoin and cryptos hand over fist? They're going to be pumping it up. They're going to come rescue and save the day. Do you still believe that narrative? Like Elon Musk, good luck with that. How about Michael Saylor? You know, there's a difference between positive thinking and being delusional. Alameda Research, Carolyn Ellison, give me a break. We all know what happened there. ARK funds, are they going to rescue the day? It was honestly just very painful watching ARK employees trying to have a conversation with Peter Zeihan. If you want to watch something really cringeworthy, I would recommend that video. So all I'm telling you right now is that big players are not going to be rescuing crypto, not for the time being, because they're too busy going broke. How's El Salvador doing? El Salvador they're trying to get bailed out by China. So on the contrary, the biggest players such as CZ, they're just waiting to make their move. So listen, just stay warm, because the crypto winter, it's about to get colder. However, everybody that's paying attention, who has been paying attention, is loving this, because, so I've said this before, I'm just being honest. I'm not in cryptos for the tech. I'm here to buy low, sell high, rinse and repeat, make the money and get out. That's it.
Why are you guys in crypto? Let me know. This is very honest, right? This is very honest.
But if blockchain tech is more important to you than money, then you just keep doing your thing. You know, respect. I just want you to know that I'm going to give you my crypto prediction in an upcoming video shortly. If you want to join us for exclusive content on our Patreon, I'll leave a link for you down below. So listen, everything I predicted about crypto is coming true. You know why? It's because this isn't my first rodeo. I've been through this. I've seen this in 20.
This is the rub. Watch this. Listen to this. Look at clear value taxes batting a fucking million. Okay, let's watch this. Let's just listen to this part right here.
Link for you down below. So listen, everything I predicted about crypto is coming true. You know why? It's because this isn't my first rodeo. I've been through this. I've seen this in 2017 and prior. So I find it amusing that people are taking advice from crypto YouTubers and crypto influencers that just got into cryptos in 2020. So that's like a teacher that stays ahead of the class by being one lesson ahead of the students. I want to end with this, and I'm so happy to say this. I got you in before 2020. I got you out when BTC was around $60,000. I told you that we're going to fall to approximately $15,000 by November. So you can check my video history, but don't worry, I'll make an I told you so video with all the evidence very soon.
Sure.
I want to congratulate everyone that listened and maintained discipline. We bought low, we sold high, we waited for this, we did it right, and right now we're sitting nice and pretty.
Let's go, baby.
And we're going to buy it all up when everybody's broke and there's a fire sale. So congratulations, and I'll see you in the next one.
Now, I've been dollar cost averaging really low, but it's going to go down more. But I've been waiting too, right? I didn't buy a bunch at the I got a lot of Ethereum near the all-time highs, right? I got a lot of Ethereum near the all-time highs, but everything else has been pretty good at dollar cost averaging, right? So this is really awesome. Do me a favor, smash that like button, push us up in the old algorithm. Thank you guys so much to watch. We have 240 people in here right now. Smash that like button. But this is so true, right? Clear value tax is true. First of all, Selmo Flood, thank you so much for the $10 donation. It is not my birthday, but it is a running joke. Thank you so much, Selma. I appreciate you, bro. Matthew Miller with the $5 donation says, I'm looking forward to your Ledger video. I will make a Ledger video today. Right after Coffee and Crypto, I'm hopping in my car. I'm driving all around town. I'm going to try to find a Ledger Nano X at a department store, at a electronics store, okay, for you guys. So it'll be good times. It'll be good times, but I have to find it first. Exactly. Yeah. So that's clear value tax for anybody out there who wants to watch him. Yeah, he's pretty savage, that video, but he's been correct this entire time, right? He's been correct this entire time. Chrissy, it wasn't free ETH, Chris. It was I got paid for it, right? So if you guys didn't know, I got paid to do a lot of promotions in Ethereum. In the beginning of the year, I didn't take profits. I just held it and it's not turning out so good for me. I saw that cooling, Chris, but I can't watch the whole that video unless you guys want to watch a cold fusion video. If you guys want to watch one of those, we could do that. But we'll be on the lookout for more videos from him, because he's been spot on every time, right? He hasn't been like spot on the day, but he's given us a good idea of what's going to happen to cryptocurrency. And this is why I've been really reserved on really aping into the dip, because if USDT or Tether collapses, I mean, a lot of cryptocurrency products are going to go under, and it's going to create an insane buying opportunity. Now, right now, it'd be a good idea just to dollar cost average if you want to, because no one knows when the exact bottom is, right? If you want to, Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's all I'm really confident in right now. I mean, I like BNB. I think it's a good play. XRP is kind of on the fence depending on how their case with the SEC goes. Cardano, they're still chugging along. Polygon's a fantastic play. Polygon's one of those. First of all, shout out to Litecoin pumping. Crazy. Solana, I mean, man, Solana could be one of the biggest comeback stories of all time. We'll see what happens, because there's a lot of bad publicity surrounding Solana. I love Uniswap token. I think this is going to be still big, because ERC20 tokens are the most popular tokens in the cryptocurrency space, and where most developers go to build their shitcoins, and shitcoins have a lot of value during a bull run. Everyone loves meme coins. Everyone loves shitcoins. No matter what people say, meme coins got people into cryptocurrency. A lot of people in the cryptocurrency. A lot of people joined cryptocurrency and got on the hype because of Shiba Inu and Dogecoin and Saitama and Kuma Inu, Hina Inu, and all these little Inus, right? A lot of people got into cryptocurrency because of those plays. So there's value in Uniswap. Now, there could be a competitor to Uniswap on another blockchain, like maybe PancakeSwap, but I feel like Uniswap is just going to keep dominating. But besides that, guys, there's not a lot of plays that I really am bullish on right now. I still have a couple of Moonbags and some community tokens, like in WAGMI, a little bit of Volt Inu and stuff like that. But besides that, I went through all my wallets, I went through all my ledgers, and I cleaned out most of them. I got out of some bad trades. Now, hodling something doesn't necessarily mean you're going to make insane returns from it. It's like, I think everyone has that idea because last year was so nice in cryptocurrency and everything was pumping, right? You know what I mean? It was like shooting fish in a barrel. You can invest in anything and make insane returns. But sometimes you have to cut your losses. I'm not telling you to go sell all your stuff, right? But sometimes you have to cut your losses. So I'm going back in my wallets. If I was like, for example, I went into my wallet a couple months ago and I saw a Santa Inu. from last year's holiday season. I bought like $1,000. It was like $100 after I did the transaction. So I lost like $900. But that's the kind of scenario I'm talking about. I bought Santa Inu because I'm a degenerate and I was gambling. It didn't work out, so I cut my losses. Now, obviously, that doesn't apply to like a BNB or like a Polygon or something like that. You want to hodl those, right? You don't want to sell all those, right? Because you don't really lose until you sell. Shout out to Chrissy. Oh my God. Javi with the $5 donation says, happy birthday. Smash that like button. It is not my birthday, but yes, smash that like button. What's up, Robert R? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Thank you so much. Smash that like button. I think we have, how many likes we have in here? We have 225 people, and then we have 82 likes. We can get to 100 likes. Let's go, baby. What's up, Joe Dirt? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Santa Inu 1000X, 100%, right? What's up, Sebastian? Says YouTube is sketchy. Wanted to, yeah, I don't. For some reason, YouTube's been weird with live streams. I don't know. Brad says you bought Santa Inu. Dude, for those of you guys who came up last year with us, how many shitcoins did we buy? All of them. All of them. All of them. Like, if you look at some of my wallets, it's kind of insane. What did we buy? Charizard Inu, Mewtwo Inu, Hina Inu, Kuma Inu, Dogelon Mars, Saitama, a bunch of random shitcoins. It seemed like you could not lose. So, Hemi Life, I love Tectonic. Tectonic's going to be a good play. It all depends on the survival of Crypto.com. Now, something cool that CoinMarketCap added, if you guys didn't know. So now in our space, a lot of people are calling for transparency. Well, what do they want transparency with? They want transparency. They want transparency in the proof of reserves. So now CoinMarketCap has this little icon next to the cryptocurrency exchange, which you can click. It's a bunch of coins stacked and a little green check mark. And you can see exactly what the reserves look like and the sources they come from. You can see exactly what's backing your favorite cryptocurrency exchange if they've done that. So Coinbase hasn't done that just yet, but Coinbase's information is public, so I don't know why someone from CoinMarketCap wouldn't just add that. Like, I don't know why they wouldn't add their proof of reserves, but I guess they haven't yet. You can see KuCoins right here. Right. Remember last week when people came out with that hit piece on Crypto.com saying that 20% of their reserves are in Shiba Inu? That is true. But, a cryptocurrency exchange, they're an exchange. So if people ask for a meme coin, they're going to sell you a meme coin. Right? Crazy, crazy. Get some Stratos? Okay. Where can I buy Stratos, Chrissy? So I wouldn't label Tonic as a shitcoin. Okay, so this is what I think of Tectonic. Tectonic's a big cryptocurrency project in our space. It's popular. It's not, the market cap is so low, it's not popular. So what is Tectonic? What do I think it was made for? Well, I think it was made to play on the popularity of these sorts of projects during the bull run. If you guys didn't know, meme coins were a very popular cryptocurrency during a bull run. A cute little dog with no use case, and it just pumped and dumped. Another popular experiment in DeFi that was buzzing during the bull run was these lending programs, right? That's what Tectonic is. You can generate passive yield on your assets, which means you provide liquidity to people. They use your liquidity. You make a portion of those transaction fees. Or you can borrow cryptocurrency with collateral, right? So that's why in cryptocurrency, there's like no credit checks, right? Because it's crypto. But you have to provide collateral. And when people say, oh, you get liquidated, that means that for some reason, whatever trade you were in didn't work out, you get liquidated, they take your collateral. So it's a borrowing and lending service and like a staking service. These were very, very popular during the bull run. Now, most of them have gone under. And if you were to look at Tectonic's chart, looks pretty bad, right? If you go to market cap, actually, they didn't really track their market cap, but this is at a $11 million market cap, which is actually pennies in crypto. It's nothing. And you can see that these guys launched right at the end of December, near the bull run, right? Near the top of the market. And since then, it's been looking like straight doo-doo. But if you look at the past month, it had a nice little run up, It built a large community. And what's interesting about Tectonic is that it's only on the Cronos blockchain and on 2 exchanges from what we know. So I don't know why it keeps going away, but it's on crypto.com exchange and I think it's on Hotbit exchange. So, it's not really available everywhere. So these kinds of projects with a strong community can really start to run in a bull run, right? And that's why people like Tectonic, because people like using the Cronos blockchain. I don't really use it, but they do. And people like crypto.com, and they like Tectonic because it's exclusive to Cronos holders. Now, I do think that there is going to be a competitor to Ethereum during the next bull run on blockchains. What do I mean? I think that people are going to start building shitcoins and tokens on different blockchains because Ethereum can be so expensive. Even with ETH 2.0 out right now, it's not going to be cheaper than it was last year as of right now. Say, for example, some crazy circumstances, we have a bull run in the next couple of months. I mean, all I can remember last year was getting charged. I remember one time I got quoted $7,000 to do a swap on the Ethereum block. $7,000 for a swap. Now, obviously, I didn't confirm that transaction, but that's kind of crazy, right? That goes to show you how expensive the Ethereum blockchain can be when there's a lot of traffic on there, right? A lot of people say, "Oh, Ethereum's so expensive, yada yada." Yeah, but there's a lot of traffic on there. It's the most trusted blockchain, of course, right? Now, last year, BNB, the BNB chain, well, they were probably the biggest competitor to Ethereum. A lot of people built their shitcoins on the Binance Smart Chain, but unfortunately, BNB tokens were always synonymous with scams. Remember that? Everyone said, "Oh, if it's a BNB token, it's a scam. It's a scam." Now, not true for all of them, but that was the perception the public had. So who's going to be the competitor this next bull run? Keep in mind, Solana was also a big competitor of Ethereum too. A lot of people built their NFTs on Solana. Aside from the whole FTX thing, Solana was kind of a darling of the crypto community. Everyone likes Solana. Now, they had their network outages here and there, right? Some controversy here and there, but people like Solana. So who's going to be a competitor to Ethereum during the next bull run? Because Ethereum's still supreme, or reigns supreme. Where are people going to build their tokens? Are people going to build on Cardano blockchain? It's going to be interesting. Yeah, exactly, DJ. Yeah, it's crazy. Exactly, yeah. So the ApeCoin launch day, yeah, exactly. It's crazy. It was crazy. So anytime there's like some kind of big NFT minting, shout out to DJ, the big NFT guy here. Anytime there's a big NFT minting on the Ethereum blockchain, gas fees are just insane. Like unmanageable, insane. But yeah, I mean, there's going to be a big competitor, but we got to figure out who's it going to be. I think it might be. What's up, Bobby Moore? I think it might be. BNB this time. I think it might be BNB. And of course, Polygon's so bullish because Polygon's just a layer 2. It works on top of the Ethereum blockchain, so Polygon's going to be fine. Exactly. Timbo Slice. People used to call it the Binance scam chain, right? So Lily Finance, I'll see when they get announced to be listed on a big cryptocurrency exchange, I'll cover it, okay? But right now, I think they're breaking their contract. I may be wrong, I may be stupid, but I think they're breaking their contract right now. Do me a favor, smash that like button, baby. Drop the baby, drop the coffee, drop the breakfast, smash the like button. Push us up in the old algorithm. Sebastian says, actually, XTZ is another one that can make a run against Ethereum. Tezos, I think it's just for maybe for NFTs, maybe, but they were partnering with different video game companies to do their NFTs. I remember back in January? See, Tezos, Ubisoft. Remember this? April? Yeah, so Ubisoft will bring Tezos NFTs to other games as Ghost Recon supports end. So crypto gaming is another area that I'm not really into too much. But we could see, blockchains, right? Different layers collabing with video game companies to do NFTs. So that was the big thing with Tezos. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I know Tezos was working with video game companies, so they might be good. They might be good. We'll see. Man, this thing was like $2 before, right? $2. Oh wow, it was actually at all-time high for Tezos was $8. Remember like UFO gaming and stuff like that? Dude, all this stuff fell off. All these gaming cryptos like really went off. This is pumping today though. Like all-time high. Jeez. Crazy. Crazy. What do I think about Shibarium? Here's the thing. First of all, Chris E says ETH competitors are A0, Casper Network, HBAR, Polygon, etc. There are a lot of blockchains that can replace ETH. Yeah. If you guys notice something, look at the top 50 cryptocurrencies. What's the different? What's unique about all these guys? They're all the same but different. They're layer 1s, layer 0s, layer 2s, exchanges, gaming cryptos, actual just cryptocurrency stable coins. They're all the same but different, right? They're like the same product packaged in a different way. So there's a ton of different competitors, right? What about Near Protocol? Don't know a ton about it, but same thing, right? What do I think about Shibarium and Shiba Inu? Now, Shiba Inu is in a particular, it's in an interesting spot, right? Excuse me. Now, look at the Shiba Inu community is strong. It is strong. People are hodling the hell out of this. Doesn't like the biggest ETH whale have like mostly Shibarium or Shiba Inu or something like that? The issue is with Shiba Inu is that in our space, we kind of criticize a lot of the copy and paste cryptocurrency products that want to be like Shiba Inu, right? What does Shiba Inu do, right? They have a swap on the Ethereum blockchain that swaps their own cryptocurrencies. Great. It's not like other swaps in the space where they charge people to get on, but they are maybe they do, I don't know, but they're very particular with which cryptocurrencies they allow on Shiba Swap, right? You can buy SHIB, you can buy Leash, you can buy both. They have a bunch of different cryptocurrencies, right? They have a bunch of different cryptocurrencies in their space. Right? We can go to Shiba Swap right here. They have staking, they have staking with Bury, right? So you can stake them. You can dig, provide liquidity, right? So other cryptocurrency products do that. They have NFTs, not new. They have a swap. Everybody else does that. You have a DAO. I mean, DAOs are literally like everyone has a DAO. And then you could stake your SLLP, whatever that is, and claim rewards. So you could stake again. So every cryptocurrency that was created to mimic Shiba has these same incentives. What is the incentive to buy Shiba Inu right now? I mean, the biggest case is for them to get their Shibarium out, which is like the network they want. So you can transact in their network, maybe add more cryptocurrencies and not get charged a lot. But I remember using Shiba Swap for their Shiboshis, right? Their NFTs. I wanted to get a Shiboshi. You had to buy, and this seemed like a huge scam. You had to buy Leash, which at the time was like, I don't know, almost $3,000 per Leash. So I bought a bunch of Leash because you could only swap Leash. You could only buy the Shiboshis, the NFTs with Leash. But of course, it's on the Ethereum blockchain, so you still get charged gas fees, right? Usually on any other swap, you can swap Ethereum for, you could swap it for an NFT or any token. But with Shiba Swap, you could only use Leash. So you had to buy Leash. You had to have Leash in your wallet. It checked for it, right? You had to use Leash to buy it. So they made you buy Leash, which pumped because of people bought it for the Shiboshis. Then it dumped after the minting was over. And then a lot of people didn't get their NFTs because everyone was trying to mint one. So I got charged about $1,500 in Ethereum gas fees. My Leash dumped, and I didn't get any NFTs. So that's my gripe with it. It's like they're still on the Ethereum blockchain, which makes it so they still people get charged an arm and a leg when the network is clogged, right? They need Shibarium. I don't care about their game, which Shib Eternity is actually a pretty good game. I have it on my phone. I downloaded it. It's actually really good. But I don't care about that. I don't care about Wellies, their burger place. I don't care about a Shiba Inu having Wellies as a restaurant. I do care about them being able to operate in their own ecosystem so they can transcend other shitcoins. Because other shitcoins are slave to the Ethereum blockchain, and so is Shiba Inu. What's the difference, right? What's the difference? So I would like to see cryptocurrency products make their own blockchain, and of course, it has to be safe and secure, right? The issue with blockchains, it's like it's either it's really safe but not decentralized, right, and scalable, or it's really scalable but not safe and decentralized, or it's really decentralized but it's not safe and scalable. So you have to meet all three of those criteria. And right now, Ethereum's the best option, but it's the biggest freaking blockchain and everyone wants to use it. So, so let me take a piss real quick and I'll be right back. Hold on. Let me know in the chat right now, during this dip, when we have a catastrophic dip, what are you going to ape in on? I think the biggest plays I'm going to ape in on when we have a big dip, first, of course, Bitcoin. I'm going to be very big on Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Polygon, and BNB. I'd say those are my top 4. So let me know. I'm taking a piss. I'll be right back. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Let's see what we got in the chat. And do me a favor, make sure you smash that like button real quick. Push us up in the old algae. We have 220 people in here watching. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. All right. Let's see. What's up, David? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. So we have JDM's going to buy some Cadena. What's up, Roger? They have burgers? They do. They have a restaurant, and I think it's Las Vegas, right? All right, DJ, have a fantastic day. Get that money. Thanks so much for tuning in. Javi says ape to Polygon. Hell yeah. Bullish Dragon says cryptos like Zen and OLT help businesses build or integrate blockchains. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how cryptocurrency is mass adopted, right? I wonder what's going to be the biggest. I think it's just smart contracts, right? Smart contracts, proof of ownership. JDM, I actually washed my hands this time. Javi likes ETH and Matic. Nice, nice. My Alter Journey says Solana, Polygon, and Crow. Dude, Solana could be a big winner. Solana could make a huge comeback, right? Could. It could be dead, but it could. Maybe Wells is incontinence or a morning bump. No comment. No comment. I did wash my hands, Brad. What's up, Brad? Good to see you, man. Brad told me that he had a bunch of, like, he may have some Bitcoin on an old computer. Dude, I would do everything I can to recover that. Bullish Dragon says buy cryptos that build cryptos. Okay. Big A says Polygon and Uniswap. All right. Yang says I like those. Yang, love Uniswap, man. Yang says Matic, ETH, Bitcoin, and Crow. Nice, nice, nice. Break on through. Chris E says a big Swan event. I'm aping into Stratos, Polygon, Sato, and Casper Network. Okay. I got to check out Satos and Casper Network. Little booger sugar. No comment. I don't want to get canceled on YouTube. You know, YouTube a little wild, you know. What's up, Degenerate Life? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. You guys want to watch a Cold Fusion video? Let's watch a Cold Fusion video. There's not a lot of news going on right now. We covered the situation. I mean, Litecoin's pumping right now. I mean, let's hear why Litecoin is pumping right now. Let's go to our favorite guy from Coin Bureau. Our favorite guy from Coin Bureau. Let's listen.
Well, folks, it's been a pretty green 24 hours for the crypto market, and one of the biggest winners is Litecoin, LTC. Litecoin. Now, there is an OG crypto if ever there was one. Now, Litecoin has been going strong for 11 years, and just yesterday it processed its 135 millionth transaction, which is Well, I mean, well done, Litecoin. It's also its hash rate. Litecoin's hash rate is also hitting new highs, which means the network is now more secure than ever before. And in regards to mining, Litecoin also has a big event coming up next year, and that is the Litecoin halving. Now, that won't happen until mid-2023, but historically, LTC has pumped in advance of previous halving events. So we could be seeing a lot of interest in Litecoin looking towards the future.
Now, I remember Litecoin last bull run. Do you guys remember there was this? Remember that article that came out like randomly, like let's see, Walmart, Litecoin. I remember I went to Target actually, which is hilarious. I was at Target and I looked at my Robinhood app, and Litecoin was going insane, and I was like, "What the hell?" And there was this. It was September 2021. Yeah, I said, Walmart says crypto payments announcement is fake. So everyone thought Walmart was going to take Litecoin. I forgot who published it, but a reputable outlet put that story out. So people were like, oh my God, buy Litecoin. Walmart's going to take them as payment. And it turns out that was not the case, which was absolutely hilarious, right? Which is absolutely hilarious. But so Litecoin is pumping because they have their halving, right? So Litecoin's third mining rewards halving due in 8 months. Litecoin will cut Litecoin's pace of supply expansion by 50%. So that's what the halving means when people say halving, right? Yes, halving does sound like a sci-fi horror movie, right? So that's why Litecoin's pumping, just in case you guys wanted to know. Not a big deal, but yeah, a lot of people like Litecoin, darling of the cryptocurrency space. Real quick before we get into the video, unfortunately, Genesis is not finding buyers right now. So a lot of people that hold money on the Genesis Earn program, man, it's going to be crazy, right? Crazy. Nick P, what's up, baby? With a $10 donation says, good morning, Rodney. Hope you have a great day. Thanksgiving. Great Thanksgiving. Keep an eye on Mars. Launched yesterday. Socials on DEX tools already. They are trying to capitalize on Elon's love for Mars. Nick P, the shitcoin guy. I have a feeling Nick P's behind a lot of these projects. Nick P, thank you so much for the $10 donation. But if you guys want to check out Mars, I guess we can check it out for you real quick since you donated. We'll check out Mars real quick, just in case you guys like a little meme coin play. I am not endorsing this project. If you want to buy, you can, but you're probably going to get wrecked. Which Mars is it? Which Mars is it? Is it this one? This launched 9 months ago, so I doubt it. The last four of the contract address would be good in these donations, but we'll get to that in a little bit. But Chris E with a good comment says, CZ is definitely doing too much now. I don't like when people overextend on news and ranting sideways. It is true, Chris E. It is true. But he's trying to get rid of the competition. He's virtue signaling. He's trying to get rid of the competition, right? He's trying to get rid of the competition, 100%. During this bear market, I don't know what Binance did to equip themselves so well to survive. It seems like we don't know, right? We don't know until we know. What we've noticed about these cryptocurrency exchanges is that they're good until they're not. 1 minute they're fine, the next minute nobody can take their money out of these exchanges. So it's kind of crazy, right? So that's what we know about some of these cryptocurrency exchanges. But CZ wants to crush the competition. He wants to be number one, right? He wants to be number one, right? He wants to be number one. I don't use Binance just because I don't, but I know some people do. Some people like Binance. But let's see how long this video is. Hopefully it's not too long.
So Honda's going to donate $100 for...
Hold on, give me a second.
This video is...
So this is... Okay, let's watch this. So this is by Cold Fusion. 7 unbelievable bankruptcy discoveries with FTX. Let's watch this. This is brand spanking new, hot off the press. Thank you so much, Cool and Chris, for sending me this video. Let's watch it. A little bit of show and tell with Fudney, or excuse me, it's movie day with Fudney. It's like when your teacher brings in the TV, right? Let's watch it.
It's brought to you by CuriosityStream. Hi, welcome to another episode of Cold Fusion. So last episode, we ran through the complete history of the
First of all, if you don't know what Cold Fusion is, probably some of the best cryptocurrency, scandal coverage, right? Let's watch this.
FTX situation. To sum it all up, a man named Sam Bankman-Fried founded a crypto hedge fund and exchange worth $37 billion. It had investments from big players such as BlackRock and endorsements from celebrities. In the end, it was all a bit of a Ponzi scheme ran by Sam and his girlfriend and a bunch of their friends in the Bahamas. Investors and customers lost billions in the disaster. Last time we left off, Sam was under police surveillance in the Bahamas and was still tweeting about making it up to customers. But today, we'll cover some major updates since then, from leaked messages to criminal investigations, as well as some inside information on the full extent of the company's mess.
You are watching Cold Fusion TV.
So after the dust had settled from the original shock of the bankruptcy and the wild story leading up to it, FTX's new CEO, John Ray III, took a good look at their books, and what he saw was unbelievable. It was just a chaotic, fraudulent mess. In his report, John would state that in his 40 years of experience, quote, "Never in my career have I seen such a complete failure of corporate controls and such a complete absence of trustworthy financial information. The concentration of control in the hands of a very small group of inexperienced, unsophisticated, and potentially compromised individuals. This situation is unprecedented." And that is really saying something, because John sorted out the bankruptcy of Enron in 2001.
Yeah, so part of the issue that John Ray, the new CEO, has talked about is how messy the accounting was. So keeping track of these assets, whether they're in Bahamas or in the US, and who has the right to really oversee those is one of the issues. And it goes back to the beginning days of FTX and sort of the mismanagement, as John Ray has described it. And nobody really knows where the assets are at this point. So they're trying to untangle this web at the moment.
So what exactly made it so bad? Hold on to your seats, because it's wild. FTX didn't even know exactly how much cash it had on hand.
Oh, hell no. This boy do the TikTok dance? Hell nah. Hell nah. That's a red flag right there. You know, it means something when a person who handled one of the biggest scandals in American history in Enron goes into your company, takes it over, right? Because this John Ray guy is now the CEO, right? He's the acting CEO. First of all, John Ray's getting paid $1,200 an hour. $1,200 an hour. Damn. But he's saying that it's the worst mess he's ever seen, right? So let's watch this cringy ass video. Hold on.
Untangle this web at the moment.
So what exactly made it so bad? Hold on to your seats, because it's wild. FTX didn't even know exactly how much cash it had on hand, or how many people even worked for the company. Let's take a look at some highlights from the 30-page report. 1. Employees submitted payment requests over chat. A random manager would accept or reject those reimbursements with an emoji.
What the
Number
fuck?
2. Alameda Research gave Sam a $1 billion personal loan. And also, according to the Wall Street Journal, FTX raised $450 million from some big investors. Sam said that this was supposedly supposed to help grow the business and allow them to engage more with regulators. But in reality, $300 million of that money was instead siphoned off to Sam. Lovely. Number 3.
Wow.
Very few records were kept. Most decisions were made over chat, with the messages automatically being deleted after a certain time.
Wow. They were probably using Signal.
Number 4. FTX, a company valued at $32 billion, never had any board meetings, and neither did most of their subsidiaries.
Wow.
Number 5. Management had no idea about how much cash was on hand at any given time, or even where all of the cash was. Number 6. FTX didn't keep proper records of who they employed. Employees and contractors commingled throughout the different companies without proper documentation of how they spent their time. Certain employees can't be located. Number 7. Corporate funds were used to purchase personal real estate, and employees and executives put their own names on the homes that they purchased with company funds. Sources also state that several of FTX's luxury properties in the Bahamas were purchased with 50% FTT and 50% FTX stock.
Yo, these guys are printing FTX tokens to buy property. Yo, Kyle Harris, thank you so much for becoming a member. That eggplant looks oh so nice next to your name. Welcome to the Degenerates. And for those of you guys out there who are watching who want to become members, I give free crypto away to members every single Monday. Shout out to the last 3 people who won $50 in USDC. Let's continue.
And more news.
I'm going to start giving y'all FTT tokens for the giveaways.
It's just in. Over the past 2 years, Sam's parents and senior executives spent $300 million on luxury properties in the Bahamas.
Wow.
What's worse is that just in September 2022, Sam said that FTX had $5.5 billion in, quote, less liquid crypto tokens. The real value was only $659,000.
Oh.
So
what? Did he just round it up? You just round that up? Yeah, say 6 billion, something like that. 600,000, something billion.
At this point, one major question remains. How did so many of the smartest people fall for this? Well, aside from the financial sector being fueled by a mania from low interest rates and cheap money, according to Fortune, Sam would send investors a document that was too good to refuse. It was a spreadsheet that included revenue, daily users, and expenses. What it didn't mention was Alameda. It also gave the impression that FTX was a rapidly growing company with solid financials, going from $15 million in revenue in 2019 when it was founded, all the way to over $1 billion in 2021. In reality, these were sales documents with no true accounting. In the end, it didn't matter, because investors just saw the dollar signs, and they were drooling and wanted a piece of the action.
Let's turn now to the latest around FTX, a court filing over the weekend showing the crypto exchange owes its 50 largest creditors more than $3 billion.
Class action lawsuits against FTX and the celebrity promoters are flying. Shaquille O'Neal and Tom Brady are just some of the celebrities under fire.
Wow.
A lawsuit filed by the attorney, Adam Moskowitz, claims, quote, the deceptive FTX platform maintained by the FTX entities was truly a house of cards, a Ponzi scheme, where the FTX entities shuffled consumer funds between their opaque affiliated entities using new investor funds obtained through investments and loans to pay for interest to the old ones, an attempt to maintain the appearance of liquidity.
What is that called, people? What is that called? What is that called, real quick, in the chat? What is that called when they do things like that? Chrissy says, I wish I knew FTX was handing employees that kind of money. I would have applied for a job and resigned after the incident happened. Yeah, 100%, right?
It goes on to say that FTX used some of the biggest names in sports and entertainment to raise funds and drive American consumers to invest in the Ponzi scheme. We discussed this more in the Cold Fusion podcast called Through the Web, so check it out if you haven't. I'll leave it in the description below. According to the news outlet, The Information, some venture capital firms are also considering suing Sam.
Wow.
On the 20th of November 2020, Joe Biden would call for changes to global Bitcoin and crypto rules. Meanwhile, the United States House Committee on Financial Services plans to conduct hearings on the FTX disaster in December. Sam Bankman-Fried is set to testify. Unfortunately, Maxine Waters, who will be in charge of the hearing, appears to be cozy with Sam.
Wait, what? Hold on.
The two have also met cozy with Sam.
So Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX cronies gave $300K to House committee members investigating him. Shit. This is what the media is talking about, and Cold Fusion has no political back. He doesn't sit on any political side, right? Wow. Shut up, Johnny.
The two have also met before the collapse in April of 2022. This was to discuss crypto, among other things. So what about the possible government corruption? Well, an attorney, John Deaton, has launched a petition to investigate the ties between the SEC chair, Gary Gensler, and Sam. It's recently come to light that Gary had a 45-minute call with Sam in March to discuss a new trading platform that was supposed to be approved by the SEC. This behavior has been called unusual by people familiar with the matter. Fortune has stated that Washington, D.C. insiders presume that Gary will be grilled by Congress and is, quote, in a corner. US Senator Josh Hawley has also demanded that top Democrats and Biden officials release emails regarding FTX, Alameda Research, and Sam Bankman-Fried. The aim is to determine whether Sam's $37 million in political donations to Democrats may have created pressure on regulators to be lenient with FTX. If anything actually comes from all of this, remains to be seen. So will the victims get their money back? As Robert Frenchman, a partner at New York law firm Mukasey Frenchman puts it, FTX customers will have to get in line with the rest of the creditors because there are no special protections for customers of unregistered crypto firms like FTX.
Damn.
John Ray, who is currently going through the books of Sam's empire, says that there isn't even a single document detailing all the company's depositors, so really, it's not looking great. Some people may get funds back, but it's likely to be cents on the dollar.
You know, when these cryptocurrency exchanges go under, guys, they have to pay their creditors first. It's insane to think this way, but the customer, the people that actually put their money on these exchanges, actually come last. And so that's why usually people get cents on the dollar, right? Crazy.
And finally, there have been some leaked messages between Sam and a Vox reporter. Sam admits that his efforts to appear moral during the company's heyday were, quote, a dumb woke game we Westerners play, where we say all the right shibboleths and so everyone likes us.
Oh, shit.
He also said, F regulators. They make everything worse. And then he goes on to blame his then girlfriend, Caroline, who was running Alameda. He states that essentially, FTX didn't lose money. The money was loaned to Alameda, and they lost it. Sam just thought that Alameda had more collateral than they did. We know we can't trust the guy, but if we do give him the benefit of the doubt, it's safe to say that with no accounting department, this is no surprise.
No.
So where was his lawyer? Well, Sam had been blabbing so much after the collapse that his lawyer, Paul Weiss, dropped him as a client. And I don't blame him. Sam is almost impossible to legally defend at this point.
You remember when Sam was coming out on Twitter and posting all those dumb cryptic tweets? His lawyer's probably like, dude, shut up. Like, be quiet, right? Be quiet. Imagine blaming your girlfriend now, you know? Like, dude, you made her the CEO of this company. People like Sam Bankman-Fried, it's a tale as old as time. A guy who's probably awkward and weird, gets a lot of power and influence, and he gives his company to some chick that he likes, that he wants to bang, and she doesn't know what the hell she's doing, right? But he's kind of flexing, right? Let's continue.
As for Caroline, there's rumors that she's fleeing to Dubai, a country that doesn't have an extradition treaty with the US. But these claims are unsubstantiated at this point. So in the end, behind all the smoke and mirrors, Sam's multi-billion-dollar empire functioned like so. They used emojis to hash out expenses. Sam received a $1 billion personal loan. Important decisions were made over chat and deleted. There were no board meetings, and the company had no idea how much cash they had or who even worked there. If billions of dollars of consumer money wasn't wasted, this all would have been pretty funny. Collapses of other crypto firms are likely to happen, with Gemini being the most recent. In the future, if any other major news breaks and you guys want to know about it, I could make another episode. Anyways, that's all for today, and I think that's where I'm going to leave the story. And last week, Sam was spotted roaming free in the Bahamas.
Sammy, oh Sammy, my boy, you may want to be careful out there, buddy. There's a lot of people that you pissed off, my boy. You may want to take
Wait, hold on. Why is Sam Bankman-Fried running like that awkward, that weird kid in high school that runs like he's a Naruto character? Because he's late to class. Look at Sam.
In the Bahamas.
Sammy, oh Sammy, my boy.
Hold on.
I could make another episode.
Hold on, where's he at?
Anyways, that's all for today.
Why is he
and I think
running
that's
like
where I'm
that?
going to leave the story. And last week, Sam was spotted roaming free in the Bahamas.
Sammy, oh Sammy, my boy, you may want to be careful out there, buddy. There's a lot of people that you pissed off, my boy. You may want to take some precautionary.
You can already see some pretty stark differences, guys, here on the island as FTX unwinds. The lit up sign that said FTX when we were here back in August, that's gone. We also stopped by FTX headquarters. That parking lot was essentially empty. Security guards shoot us away pretty quickly. We also saw a car leaving those offices with 4 young people. We couldn't confirm that they were indeed FTX employees, but they rolled up the window, wouldn't talk to us, wouldn't make eye contact, and sped away pretty quickly.
Damn.
There's been a lot of business and financial news recently. Facebook is facing a myriad of problems and has laid off over 11,000 staff. I've made an episode that discusses exactly what's happening, and interestingly, it can all be traced back to 2005. If you're interested and want to find out more, you can watch it now on Nebula. Nebula is a streaming platform made by creators.
First of all, shout out to Cold Fusion. Very, very good content. If you don't watch Cold Fusion, you have to. We actually did a reaction on the Crypto Queen. Remember that lady who scammed a bunch of people like about 2 years ago in 2018? Very, very good video, but they make a ton of good stuff. And there was one on Do Kwon, Terra Luna, and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens going forward. But he made a half an hour one talking about the initial kind of reaction to FTX, and then a bunch of stuff. So very, very good stuff by Cold Fusion. Awesome content. So if you guys don't watch Cold Fusion, you gotta. It has to be part of your YouTube, kind of whatever the hell you call it, whatever you watch on YouTube, right? All right, guys. But with that, I'm gonna get out of here for the day, guys. I'm going to go ahead and go around town, look for that ledger. I'm going to try to find a ledger. If I could find one, you're having a nice, well-edited video coming out today. I'll be bebopping around town. So it'll probably be the video I've edited the most, just because I'm going to need a few different camera angles, all right? Wait. Coinbase is listing Lily. What? No way. I'll have to check that out. All right, y'all. Have a good one. See ya. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Appreciate y'all. Oh, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.